Yeah, I'm naked. They are gonna. Not good. Guys, how you doing, guys? This is George Ruiz, and I'm really excited about what is happening right now. Now, because this week a lot of new things have come up, and you're going to see why. We are moving our launch to the 7th. The reason is because I want you guys to be really well prepared. You're going to receive an email sometime tomorrow afternoon, and the homework that I'm going to send today is for those of you that want to do a 90 day. I don't want people saying, oh, I didn't know about this, because I heard it a lot. You are going to hear it tonight, and this is going to be recorded. Also, I'm going to be sending some emails with the links to the different things that we're going to talk about. And you're going to see why we have to move it to the 7th instead the first, like, was planned the launch. Now, one of the reasons Colombia, I say Colombia opening today, but actually it was on Friday. Today has been a madhouse because obviously, like every time there's an opening, there are a few bugs here and there. But it's a madhouse. I've been on the telephone and on the internet with Colombia a good part of the day. Guys, and there was some confusion that was clarified today. And guys, very important for you guys to take advantage of the international markets. Colombia is opening today. It's probably the strongest network marketing country in Latin America right now. We are talking per capita. The population is smaller than Mexico. I think it's something like 49 million people compared to over 100 million in Mexico. But the per capita, or the percent of people that are in business and network marketing is really high. Very strong country. There are a lot of people from Colombia, many people in Colombia, in the U.S., and make sure you connect with them and say, I am open in Colombia. Let's start a project with you. Now, let me clarify some confusion, and actually, we just clarified today. You need an international sponsorship. Until Friday, I thought we didn't, but we need an international sponsorship. And as a matter of fact, now, with Mexico, you also need an international sponsorship. Before they were in the I think it was called Area 10 or something like that, that doesn't need international sponsorship for people that live here in the U.S. or Canada. But now Mexico has moved into the same, and Colombia into the same zone. And now you have to make sure you sign for international sponsorship. You go to your back office and click there. And the reason it's so important that you do that is because if you don't do that, then the volumes are not going to count for you, people that are coming into the organization right now as we speak. As a matter of fact, today, I think so far, I don't know, Alex, but I think so far I've seen 39 people coming in. I don't know if that's the account.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit more, but...
well, yeah, I understand that the system is not connected. It could be much more.
It's not up to date.
Yeah, and then by the way, even this is Friday, even that was open Friday, and Sunday, we didn't see anything coming in because it was not. It seemed that the orders were being held for so today, but it's just now is when I'm starting to see people coming in Colombia. But guys, as I said, it's a huge market, and it's the door entrance to other countries in South America. But again, you need the international sponsorship. Make sure you sign on with the $49 for a year for international sponsorship, and then you are covered. By the way, usually each area or zone has a different cost each area, but right now when you sign up for $49, you are covered in all the international areas that we have. But again, this was a confusion because until Friday, including myself, I thought that we didn't need international sponsorship with Colombia, but now we need it the same that with Mexico. Okay, I hope this is clear, and if you have a question about that, let's wait until the end of the call. Now, you have to know how to do it, how to sponsor. Sharon Walsh, she's the international VP of International Sales and Marketing. She has an incredible tool, and you're going to be receiving the link sometimes tomorrow afternoon together with other things that I'm going to show you. Excuse me, the link is to a video where she is with several leaders, some like Lynn Hagedorn, for example, and other leaders that they are building international, and they're going to give you an idea how they are building international. The three of them have totally different styles. Lynn Hagedorn uses a lot of Facebook, and the other one's personal contacts, and you will see. It's a video, it's about 45 minutes long, But then if you want to build international, you must watch this video. Now the link, you are going to have it tomorrow. It's going to be all posted in my private site in Vimeo, and together with other tools that I'm going to show you now. This is another of the reasons we are holding the launch until the 7th, because this is information that you must get right now. It's very simple, but it's very important in how to build international business. This is going to be by 3 leaders, and this is a video from the New Year kickoff. Okay. Now there's new information too. As you know, we had this new book, the 90-day game plan. I don't know how many of you have downloaded. For those of you that went to the New Year kickoff, of course, you enjoyed this tremendously, because it was the best training that we have in Isagenix ever. And this was on the 90-day game plan. Now make sure you download the game plan. You download the game plan. And again, what I'm going to show you is another reason we are postponing it to the 7th. You must go by Monday when we have the next webinar. I must go through all, by the way, here you go to Isagenix Business Tools, and also you go to howtogetgoing.com. I forgot to put it there. And you also, you can download the 90-day game plan. But then here there's other videos. By the way, the links to these videos are going to be in the howtogetgoing.com. Okay, yeah, we are going to do a howtogetgoing.com. Here, imagine following, you see, follow along, page 6 to 13, page 14, 17, page 19. These guys, very few people in Isagenix, except the one that went to the event or they went into the live webcast, they have seen this. You are going to download that book, and then you are going to follow along with these leaders that you see there. Peter Kelly, Susan Sly, also Jay Bennett, they would, I mean, there are several leaders that, and you are going to go along through the pages. Make sure you do that. This is your homework. I know it seems like a lot, but you can do one a day, and you have 7 days to do it. Make sure to do this, because this is going to be the base of the things that we are going to do for the 90 days. Guys, very important. Again, this is new information that we didn't have. Again, these 3 videos are going to be in the same area where the other video about building international is going to be. You are going to receive the link tomorrow, sometimes in the afternoon, because I'm right now designing the page. But again, this is brand new information. Again, the second reason, as you see, hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, it's only, there was a weird noise. That was not my stomach, I just said.
That was my fault. You know, I was actually downloading that video from Sharon Walsh.
Okay. All right. Well, we have all that, by the way, very powerful. There is another video that is missing here that we cannot find right now. I talked to corporate, but that would be probably a 4 video that would be there. There's only 1 missing. And actually, other videos that you don't see there also. They are going to be, I think, a total of 5 videos. Make sure you go through all of that. Don't say, I don't have time, guys, if you are really going to do this 90 days. Also, other training tools, and I hope you have them, that you make sure that you have the 80-word video, book, because you are going to have the scripts there, and also the Millionaire Mindset by Lynn Hagron. If you have seen and read this, okay, perfect, but make sure you apply the scripts of 80-word. And now, these are tools that you must have. Now, the launch party, all of us know about the launch party, but you see there is another CD next to the launch party kit. There is a new CD that came with, you can buy separate. It's a $4.95. I didn't put the picture there. But that CD has the forms that you can use to create printed forms or even emails that you send for invitation for your launch party. You already have the system, the launch party, but you don't have that CD because this was just included. Make sure you get one from Sound Concept, the same that Extra Prosper magazine, the Isabel Challenge. Let me tell you about the Isabel Challenge newspaper. This is the one that you see next to the lookbook. The difference between the two of them, lookbook is very thick. This is something that you don't give to people. The Isabel Challenge, that's something that you share with people. It's newspaper. In case you like to promote the weight loss, you can buy this system and then you can share it with people. And then the last one is the CD by Michael Cross. You can find all these tools in isasalestools.com. isasalestools.com. And again, guys, it's so important that you're ready for this. I've been calling some people, and some people may say, "Why you didn't call me?" It's because uh, I'm calling a few people that I'm going to be working with personally on this system on the 90 days, and also I recommend you that talk to 5 or 6 people on your team where you're going to launch this, or new people. Most of the people I have is new people. I sponsor 2 people that I'm going to be working with them very strongly, especially in the Spanish and international market. And then I have another 2 guys that we are sponsoring also here in the U.S. That we are working to do these 90 days. I like to work with new people too. But make sure that you get these tools. Really important. Now, the 4 steps to action is, you remember, make the list, and it's connecting, presenting, and follow-up. The list, get ready with that list and start contacting people and start working with them, sending to them. Now, and the list, you make it from your cell phone, the list, Facebook, business cards. I mean, we have all this in the training, in many trainings already. Guys, this is what is going to happen. Starting next week, we are going to be having a teleconference on February the 7th. There are going to be 4 teleconferencing that are going to be live, where you're going to send people. But before that, you're going to have a lot of CISO recordings that are going to be coming to people telling, okay, we are ready, we are getting ready for this. Also, we are going to have business webinars that they're going to be linked to that. Now, guys, some people ask me, I get so many suggestions, and I appreciate the suggestion of people what to say in the webinars or in teleconferencing. But guys, believe me, what we are doing is very powerful. If you don't feel comfortable with what we are doing, you can create your own one. Because again, these 90 days, you can create your own 90 days. Because the STAR project is basically your STAR project. How many stars do you want to get in the next 90 days? Where do you want to be? That's why it's called the STAR project. You can call it a 3-star project, a 2-star project, depending on where you want to be. But guys, this call is short because I just wanted to make sure that you see the things that you need right now to be ready for this launch. A lot of things are happening in Isagenix. As you know, the volumes have been going up consistently in the last 18 months in a big way. I believe that this year we are going to hit over $600 million in sales. That means that we are only 2 years away of 1 year over $1 billion. And that means over $500 million in commission paid every year or more. And I just came back. I want to say also that 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, I came back from Texas. And I was surprised for this. Texas is one of the top 10 states on sales, but most of the sales come from the Dallas area. The interesting thing that it's so open in the market. It's not only Texas, the same California. California is one of the top. However, there are many areas in California that there are very few leaders, like San Diego, etc. Areas that there are millions of people. The international market is exciting, but don't forget about the local market. It's huge. It's huge, guys. We do not forget. One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen in many people in network marketing is that they are not building the local market and they want to go just international. It's so important that you diversify, of course, and to have international and local market. But don't forget about the local market. Yeah, it's exciting to have a group in Colombia or in Malaysia or in China or in Singapore or in Australia, etc. And in the countries that we are launching in the next few months, Indonesia and Vietnam, plus a couple of other countries that they are going to surprise us. Vietnam and Indonesia, yes. Somebody sent me a text right now. Interesting. What countries at the same time? But anyway, guys, Alex, I just would like to open for questions. But before, I have to say this, guys. Whatever you have done in the past that you feel that you have not been successful in Isagenix does not guarantee that the future is going to be the same, because there is going to be an X factor, and that X factor is you. You can change what you can the results of tomorrow by doing what you are doing today, because whatever results you have today that you don't like are the results of what you did yesterday. Today is a new day where we are planting the seeds to create a new tomorrow. And we have so many examples. Alexis Romano is an amazing example. I just want to tell you a little about one of the things that I learned when I was at the event. Alexi Romano, when she started in Isagenix, uh, she didn't do too well. The first year she made, I don't remember exactly the amounts. I don't have my notes here with me, but the first year she made around less than $7,000. The second year she went up, and I think it was something like $12,000. The third year she hit around $20,000. That's about $1,400 a month. And okay, since I started doing well, but anyway, the following year, she still felt that her business was not doing well enough, obviously. And then what she did, she came to the ICG's convention. This was in 2000, let's see, 2011, 2012, excuse me, 2012, August 2012. She came to the convention and she saw what was going on. She got really excited. Her business took off, but took off in this way. By January 2013, that means a year ago, she jumped to two-star golden circle. Now, that year, the year 2012, she earned something like around 50 something thousand dollars, and most of the money was made in the last 5 months of the year, basically after convention. Then it came last year. She came to the New Year kickoff. Now at that point, she was at the start golden circle, going on up. She was really excited. And let me tell you what happened. Last year, she earned in 2013 almost 900,000 bucks, and now she's a 9-star platinum. What happened to her? She decided to change her mindset. She decided that it was time to think different, to think bigger, and she started accessing the sources that were possible, make possible for her to be successful. And those sources are the ones that we always tell you. And also to have a mindset, the right mindset, a business mindset. That's why we recommend cities like Lynn Hagerman. And she didn't have experience in network marketing. Her upline was never building the business. Why he's not even in the top 500 or in the top 1,000. Probably not even in the top 2,000. And up that she was in a totally dead leg. Many complain, I wish I was in another leg. She didn't do that. She just went to work, and now she's the person that is the leader in that leg. After her first 3 years, or three and almost 4 years, she was not having success. Your life can change in a big way today by making a decision. When I say today, that doesn't mean that today, tomorrow, then you have a check for $1 million or anything like that. But whatever decision you make today, what you are going to do in the next 90 days and beyond, it's going to make you really successful, really successful. Things can change fast, and I know can change fast because it has happened to me, has happened to many people. And you just must just follow the things that we tell you to do, and not because we tell you to do because we are the boss or anything like that. No, because we are talking because experience. But anyway, Alex, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, George, we actually have a question here asking to clarify about the launch date. Is it going to be Friday or Saturday?
Um, Actually, it's Saturday, the 8th, no? Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday apparently is the 8th.
Okay. Turn magic. That's the power of technology.
Okay.
Today.
Thanks, Milt.
Pardon?
Okay. And any other questions? Guys, just type them into the question box to the top right of your screen in the GoToWebinar control panel. And
Guys,
meanwhile, George, just
yeah,
wanted
I would
to
just
go ahead.
go ahead. Oh no, I was saying now you saw why we have to change. There are so many new things so many things that came in, and I have to take in account. And by the way, these are not the only ones. You are going to be receiving information. Tomorrow you get this link, but then you are going to get more information during the week. A lot of things that are going to support your launch and also your international market.
Yeah, and George, I already put on the howtogetgoing.com that video on the international launch, the
Oh,
one
you
that you
did?
have on Vimeo. Yeah, so if
Oh,
you
okay.
just
Oh,
go
cool.
to
You got it already.
yeah, to how to get going.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you can just if you're ever looking for something, the new posts will always be towards the top of the page. But if you're looking for an older post, you can simply type in into the search box. Like this one would you would just simply search for international sponsoring video,
Okay,
and that would
let me
show.
go to how to get going to find it. How to get going. Okay. Okay, but okay. It's January. It's the first one.
Yeah,
Video
the
Isagenix
top one.
international sponsor. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
And by the way, for those of you who don't know about the new howtogetgoing.com, you don't need to go to all the Isagenix blogs. What we're doing is we're pulling all the Isagenix news and feeds from all of the blogs, including the podcasts, including the ISA FYI, the international blogs, the isagenixhealth.net, and the ISA Geeks. They're all coming into this page, into the howtogetgoing.com. So you have one central place that you check all the Isagenix news and all the BDP team news.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, I like the what you have done here. And by the way, you here had the different news stories, what we will teach you, the step 1, 2, and 3, and all these great videos. Some of them are going to be updated soon, but there is a great already the way it is. Thank you, Alice, for great job. Thank you. The 7 skills that you have most developed to be a pro, and these are part of the book, Go Pro, and the different forms that you need. Also, the launch that we are doing and what that means. And it's actually your own launch, by the way. It's your launch, not launch. And then you have all these different tools. It's really cool. It's really cool. You have a lot of great information there that support the building of your business. And of course, you always have the latest webinar there, and then also how you can register for the newest webinar.
Yeah,
We are playing with a
send
lot
your
of
your new associates to register right there.
yeah. Yeah, and guys, it's going to become way more aggressive, but it's still so one of the new tools, new videos that you're going to see tomorrow, and the link, excuse me, the link that you're going to receive a video. I love the way that Michael Claus said something that he said at the end. However, I have to say, don't go to that last video. You just do it in order because they go in order for a reason. But guys, just because it's a 90 days, this is not a stress out thing. What you do is for an hour or two a day, you focus really strongly in your business. Prospecting is doing the things that produce results. These are the PADs. Excuse me, not PADs. But anyway, these are when do the different activities that produce results. That these are just when you sponsor somebody or when somebody sell a product, you or your down. And when you focus really strong for 3 hours doing that, or excuse me, 1 to 2 hours every day, you can be really successful because you're going to connect with more than 2 people. Some people see it like a stress out. I tell you one thing, you still are going to enjoy your life, but in order to enjoy it, you have to be organized. Make sure that you have that hour or those 2 hours. And now, the more hours you have, the better for prospect because obviously you're going to reach more people.
Great.
Any, yeah,
No,
go ahead.
no new additional comments. So I guess then we'll definitely see you all next week. And George, do you have any comments on what you're gonna be
No,
talking about next week?
next week invite your team because we next week basically on Monday night because although the launch is not until Saturday, we are already going to be hitting hard starting Monday. Although again, before that, also you're going to be receiving links tomorrow at night. The first one is going to be on the on this video that I told you, and you already have the video in the international sponsorship. Make sure you watch it tonight, and tomorrow you are going to have the other ones that you are going to be watching through the week, guys. This is a great business. Now, some people may say that seems like a lot. Well, whatever you're doing, I bet is not producing you $500,000 a year or anything like that. And you have to study more and to do more things and to work 8 hours a day just to get that. There is a great story, by the way. This is a person that I don't know if I can use the name, but this person was working a full-time job, and then her ex-husband keep telling her, oh, she left the job and she joined Isagenix. She's been doing well, And then her ex-husband keep saying, "You have to find something real." Da, 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 da. Well, they went to a meeting with their attorneys for some of it have to do, I guess, with the divorce or whatever it is. And then interesting when they show how much money they are earning, her ex-husband earn less than this person, even that works full time in a very stressful job, in a very stressful business, and this other person worked probably one third of what this guy is working and sharing more than him. This is interesting. That was a great story. I'm not going to use names because I talked to this person and I don't know, I didn't ask for permission to use their names. But that's an example of what this business can do for you. This is a really powerful business. At first, you don't have to make millions or anything like that, like many people think. I bet many of you will quit your job if you have an extra 3, 4, 5,000 dollars. Okay, but I gotta stop talking because I can't keep talking.